Hi, everyone, and welcome to Quarantine Day 6. I guess it's day 7, but it's my 6th video. Today is the day I finally started to exercise. I know it's been a long time. It's been more than just 6 days because, as you have known from my earlier videos, I spent a week freaking out before we got back to China. And it's been almost a week now since we've been in China. So I've had almost 2 weeks now since I've done my last exercise. And let me tell you, it was rough going for that first time again. So today you can check out my first exercise getting back here into China. And the second half of the video, I am going to interview someone who's been much more successful than I have at staying fit over these last few days or so, Usain Merriweather. So I hope you all enjoy.
It's a pretty tough workout. How much more do we have left? We haven't started yet? Cool.
Yar, mateys, it is time for the straight-armed plank.
Alright. What is a V? Nope. Nope. Alright. Let's see here. What's a pulse squat? Oh, that looks easy.
Oh, God, why? Mother.
Well, I was wrong about those pulse squats. Thanks for tuning in to my last workout at the quarantine home gym. Gonna go die now.
All right. So, good afternoon, everyone. I am joined today by famed indoor marathon runner Usain Merriweather. Usain, could you tell us a little bit about what your experience has been like over the last week or so?
Oh man. Well, today's day 5 in quarantine hotel. Before that, we were in Thailand. We were in Bangkok, and things in Bangkok were closing down slowly but surely. We were still able to go outside to get takeout and stuff, but you could tell that the government was really starting to clamp down on people going out. Restaurants were closing, and so we knew we needed to get out of Bangkok. Our colleagues had already left Thailand, so we knew what we were walking into, having to do the quarantine. So we just picked a flight, and we chose Thursday, this past Thursday. It was the cheapest flight we could get out at the soonest time, so we just picked it randomly. And then we got into Guangzhou probably around 11 o'clock at night. We went through the whole procedure. I think you allude to that in one of your videos, like what does it look like when you first come in? So there's a lot of waiting around and not knowing really what to expect. Of course, our fearless leaders were texting us along the way of what to expect because you guys had experienced it first. There was pictures that they shared with us, which was super helpful. And then we finally got to the hotel around 4 a.m. or so, but we realized while we were waiting for the shuttle from the airport to the hotel that we were probably the last teachers from Thailand to get back into mainland China. We had learned that the government had closed down. They were going to be closing down the border in less than 24 hours. So we felt lucky, really, to get in when we did. So that's that. Once we're here, I mean, it's pretty mellow, pretty chill. That's it.
So you booked your flight before you found out that China was closing down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one of our colleagues accused us of insider trading because we got the last flight. But we had no idea. It was totally random.
Right. Well, we're talking to Usain today because of her innovative strategy of dealing with our quarantine. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've been doing over the last week?
Yes. So, first of all, I read a week or two ago, there was a Londoner who completed a marathon on his balcony. And there was a picture of his map my run, and it was basically just like squiggle marks. It took him, I don't know, 8 hours or something like that to run this marathon. And I thought, I'm never going to run a marathon, but I can run a marathon over a week's time. So sure. I did the math and I thought, okay, spring break, I got to do something to keep myself busy and I want to stay healthy. So I'll just run 3.75 miles every day for 7 days and do this marathon. Mm-hmm. So every day for the last 5 days around 10 a.m. after our first temperature check, I made a mistake on day 1. I ran first. And then the temperature check. That's a bad idea. So now I wait until the temperature check and then I start running.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Do you cool down by the second temperature check, or are you still warmer?
Yeah, for sure I cool down by then. It only takes me about, I mean, if I were outside, I could run much faster. But since I do have to change directions every 25 feet,
yeah,
it's not my fastest time trial.
Well, let's take a look at a video of what your actual marathon route looks like right now, because you were awesome enough to make a time lapse of that. So everybody check it out. All right, that is amazing. I couldn't help but notice you seem to have a track set up in your living room, and there seems to be a person that you're running around.
Yeah. So the first day I did it, I just ran back and forth, like from wall to window, and I had to change directions on a dime, and I just didn't like it. I thought it was a waste of time. So then I moved some furniture around and made an oval track in the living room of our hotel room. It's not perfect because I still have to slow down when I go around that person who's sitting in the chair because it's a little wider on the other side by the door. But yeah, so what's in the video is track 2.0.
All right. So you saw this video, you were inspired to do it by a London runner and trying to keep sane over spring break. We're 5 days in now. How's it going?
It's going. Today was great. I beat my time from the other day. Yesterday sucked. I wasn't motivated to do it at all, but I just did it anyway. I have some friends that are doing it as well on Facebook, so I kind of feel like I need to uphold my end of the bargain. And you can't just sit around for 18 hours or however long you're awake and just binge watch everything on Netflix. I just don't think it's good for the soul. So doing this, being able to exercise and have some camaraderie around it has really helped me get through these first 5 days. It's just made the time fly.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for joining us today. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with us, or anything you've learned, or anybody you want to say hi to?
Well, I want to say hi to the nurses.
Oh, do you have a temperature check now? Okay.
Yeah, I think they're here. So I'm going to have to go.
All right. Well, it's perfect time to stop then.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks, Greg.
Bye. Thanks, Hussein.
Yeah, temperature check. Bye.
Okay.